Joins us from live in downtown Cedar Rapids. Forrest, some say it's hard to find bugs under all those raindrops.
Joe, you're absolutely right. That's what exterminators are saying, at least. They're not seeing some of those creepy crawlies that they're used to seeing this time of year. The blame? The weather.
Jamie Phelps is an exterminator at Plunkett's Pest Control. He says last winter's mild weather meant last summer was big for bugs.
They didn't die off, like they typically do in the wintertime. They just stayed strong.
All types of them.
Ground beetles and, millipedes, and ants was another big one last year.
Fast forward to a wet and rather cold spring, things have changed for this assassin of insects.
Yeah, it's a complete 100% turnaround.
Iowa State entomologists say it's because a lot of bug types are still dormant. They say they're waiting for warmer weather to pop out.
Everything is really quieted down, just the cold snap does that.
But check this out. It's what's called a box elder bug. Apparently, it's already running rampant in the Cedar City, especially lately.
And now that it's finally got somewhat warm, I'm seeing hundreds to sometimes you'll see thousands of them outside around a house.
Jason Campbell works with Springer. He says not to worry. The box elder may make you say blah, but it's harmless. Here only because of a summer swelter.
We attribute most of that to just how hot and dry it was last season.
So here's the bad news. Once warmer weather shows up and is mixed with recent rains, both the bug busters agree insects will be everywhere.
Everything's going to come out strong.
Yeah, I think we'll be very busy. Yeah, I think it'll be a real good summer. So.
Well, now, here's the bad news about all of this. There's actually a bug that exterminators say is a big problem here in Cedar Rapids. It's a bed bug. According to a recent report by Orkin, the Cedar Rapids-Waterloo area ranks 33rd and most treated in the nation. Live in Cedar Rapids, Forrest Saunders, KCRG, TV9 News.
The family of one of two missing Evansdale cousins found dead will put her remains to rest tomorrow. The service for Elizabeth Collins is scheduled to begin at 11 a.m. Saturday at Waterloo Memorial Park Cemetery. The funeral is open to the public. The service is being held now because the state medical examiner had been performing an autopsy on Elizabeth and her cousin, Lyric Cook. The cousins went missing in July and were last seen riding their bikes by Myers Lake in Evansdale. Hunters found the cousins' bodies in a wooded area in December. A private funeral service for Lyric was held last month. More no-wake and alcohol-free zones are coming to Coralville Lake. Today, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers announced a handful of changes at the popular summer recreation spot. The goal is to promote safety. Alcohol will no longer be permitted anywhere around the main beach, including the picnic area. Boaters will also find more no-wake zones on the lake, particularly around the Mahaffey Road Bridge, where a 2-year construction project is underway. The changes are effective right now.
FEMA will not help build a replacement for the University of Iowa Art Museum that the 2008 flood destroyed. After a series of appeals by the university, FEMA has officially denied that funding. FEMA has said the museum did not meet the necessary qualifications to receive replacement funds. FEMA denied the initial appeal in January 2011 and a second appeal in May 2012. As a plan B of sorts, the university said yesterday that the museum would take priority in a new $1.7 billion fundraising campaign.
I had to do something, so I bit him on the nose.
A husband bites a dog as it attacks his wife.
Hear about her recovery after that animal tore off part of her nose.
Live, on air, and online from your 24-hour news source, Bruce Owney, Beth Malicki, Chief Meteorologist Joe Winters, and Sports Director Scott Sable. This is KCRG TV9 News at 10.